Hello guys, so today, welcome back to another history video. Last history video was the history of Tower Eagles, as you know. And we got a booming views and our booming subscribers.
Yep.
So I decided to do this, the history of World War I.
It's history of World War II, I think, huh? Or one?
Okay, World War I and World War II.
Both World Wars. Let's go.
So, it all started in the years 1914, when Germany, the German Empire, declared wars at Poland, but then and then after that, in 1914, it was the beginning of World War I. So France still used her horses by that time, still had technology, but France has their soldier called Le Poilu, and they're actually blue. They're blue. Yes.
Le Poilu?
So the Germans. France went to and what the things that they had was a fusee, but that wasn't the only thing. They had tanks.
They had tanks. The Germans had tanks, and the French were using horse-drawn carriages.
Yes, but France used cannons to defend too, because but the UK was in the Allied teams too, so they had a great navy. So they decided to go to Germany and then bombed some German things, and after that Germany, I think Germany was so mad, maybe they sinked their navy. After that, in 1916, there was a war. Yes, a war. Yes, Spain was back an ally of France Portugal was also in, but Spain was neutral. Even Portugal.
They were neutral.
Maybe Brazil was a bit neutral too.
Yep.
Almost the entire South America was neutral.
Or maybe they were in favor of France and UK, but they just didn't take part in the conflict. They just stayed at their own places, just trading.
So in Africa, everything was colonized, and so they weren't neutral because of their father colonizer.
Exactly.
It's UK, France, but Italy by that time was an allied team, not before World War II, and also Italy just wanted to get a little. So Italy decided to do a war with Austria-Hungary because they wanted their expectation to be real, and they wanted to get a long line, but then they have failed by only getting a little line from Austria-Hungary. Right? Austria-Hungary was strong. Italy surrendered after that, and Canada's USA, Mexico was neutral. For the past wars, Switzerland is neutral as always. So the USA helped, got their navy, and then they probably shot at Berlin, but then the Germans captured them. So they decided after in 1917, almost the end of World War I.
Yep.
It's because it was the one of the and it was almost like, so when the war passed with along Germany, but Turkey was in the bad guys team. So Turkey wanted to take Kosovo, but Kosovo didn't exist. So they decided to take another country.
Yeah, Kosovo?
Kosovo was a part of Yugoslavia, and Yugoslavia only formed in World War II.
Right.
So after that, in 1918, peace.
Yay!
After the interwar period, that's happened. It's real bad things like Titanic in 1930.
Exactly.
After that,
In the Great Depression of 1929, maybe?
yes. In 1930, after 9 years later, World War II was started because the invasion of Germany, of Nazi Germany versus Belgium. So France, they wanted to do a defense line to Germany, so they created the Maginot Line.
The Maginot Line?
The Maginot Line.
The Maginot Line?
Maginot Line.
Uh-huh.
Also, they were ruled by, and also Nazi Germany was ruled by Adolf Hitler.
Cringe!
And it was very cringe. They even took Czechoslovakia. They took Czechoslovakia. They did a war to Poland with the help of USSR, and USA was very mad in the 1940s. In the 1940s was the Grand War, but in 1941 the Phony War started.
The Phony Wars.
So they decided. So Russia did the USSR declared war at Finland, and France helped Finland. So and also there was millions of French people, millions of French soldiers that were defending the Maginot Line, and only thousands or hundreds British soldiers were helping the French people in the Maginot Line. But then something happened. Brazil joined the war. A lot of Africa was still a colonized place, but Italy took Libya and also another country. So they decided to keep going. And Yugoslavia was there. Yes, Yugoslavia did nothing except doing nothing. Yes. So France. So after so France declared war at Germany, even UK, but the USA came. So they also, if Germany wanted to tried to block their trading, but just like Napoleon in the old time that did a blockade, but if they crossed so they sank American ships.
They sunk American ships?
They sunk American ships. And so after that, in 1944, the Allied War started. It was a war with UK, USA, France, and Soviet Union, and that's it. And so Nazi Germany was split to East Germany and West Germany, and also USA bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Sorry, I didn't tell you about Japan. And in 1945, peace was restored. But what happened next? A war that took all the way to 1991. Guess in the comments.
That was a masterpiece.
It's the masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. Congratulations. You managed to tell the whole history of these two world wars.